I had an affair with a married man and now I'm pregnant. I met AP at work 2 years ago and we began having an affair. This has gone on for a little over a year. He is currently married with 3 children and I have been in a relationship with someone for the past 3 years. My boyfriend and I have no issues. He is essentially perfect, but we are very bland. I would describe us similar to roommates. We have the regular cookie-cutter plan to have children and get married, both of us very complacent with our plans, but moving independently. AP and I have unimaginable chemistry. Earlier this year, we decided that we were going to be together. His young son unexpectedly died, drastically changing the course of everything. I found out I was pregnant last week after being late. It is definitely AP's. I took Plan B after an accident, but that obviously did not work. AP and I have discussed how to go about this situation. He wants to be together, but the guilt of telling our family members and my boyfriend is keeping me awake at night, eating me up. I've considered an abortion, but I know I need to face that responsibility and live with it myself, leaving behind AP for good. Obviously prepared for hate and judgment in the comments, but needed to just write it out rather than keep talking about it in therapy. Becoming a mother is my biggest regret. I'm 38 and I have 3 children who are 12, 10 and 8, and while I of course love them dearly, I do secretly regret having children. 12 years ago my life stopped. My career ended and I essentially became a full nanny, a chef and a maid for free, little humans I carried in my body for 9 months who talk back to me, make my life difficult and honestly don't really like me. My husband's and my intimacy life also died. We have intimacy maybe once every couple months because he's always at work and is usually very tired or just not in the mood. Childbirth also ruined my body. I have stretch marks all over my body, 2 C-section scars, loose skin and weirdly colored nipples that still get milky and gross every once in a while. I also have a scar from when I split open all the way to my asshole with my firstborn. I have virtually no bladder control after spending a combined total of 27 months pregnant in my life now either. I literally have to wear panty liners all the time because sometimes a little bit of pee just comes out. Honestly, being pregnant and childbirth is easily the worst thing that's ever happened to me. After the 3rd time I made my husband get a vasectomy. I told him I cannot do this again and thankfully he understood. I did it all for 3 children who honestly don't like me very much at all either. They constantly talk back, tell me I'm a terrible mother, tell me they hate me or won't listen to what I'm asking them to do. I've tried to be a good mother and I still try because I know firsthand what it's like to have a bad one. I try to take good care of the house, kids and my husband, but the last 12 years have been the worst of my life and I have another 10 plus to go assuming I make it that far and that my children will actually leave the home. By then I'll be almost 50 and my husband will be over 50 and then what? Will we actually have a life again over 20 years after they ended? Will we somehow manage to have a passionate intimacy life again in our 50s? I doubt it.